This is Rover Red. Welcome to the Otherwhere. If you would like to help Rover Red survive her perilous journey, please go to roverredpodcast.com/vote. You could submit your suggestions, vote on what Rover Red does next, or join the Rover Council. The Rover Council is free to join, and they receive access to 3 unpublished prequel episodes of Rover Red, as well as special polls hidden on secret, password-protected pages. They act as Rover Red's collective unconscious. Rover Red is completely reader-guided, so make your decisions carefully.
Leah attempted to open her eyes and failed.
Where am...
Leah, I believe you're in some sort of holding cell. Your keeper has been checking for consciousness once an hour. She's due to return within the next 10 minutes.
Where's the cell, Evie?
Below the Coliseum.
What happened?
You were knocked unconscious.
How?
One of those that apprehended you had a taser.
Oh. Still... my head.
The wall opposite the door was covered in depressions, almost like little scoops had been taken out of the metal in clumps of 3. Leah, would you like me to run the inspection program?
What's that?
It provides a rover with an automated inspection in case of unconsciousness. Rovers are also expected to complete an inspection any other time they venture into the Otherwhere.
What if the rover lives in the Otherwhere?
The inspection is still to be completed.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and run the inspection program.
Initiating. Welcome to the Rover Inspection Program. You will be read an inventory of items you had in your possession before unconsciousness. Please respond in the affirmative or negative after each item if it is still in your possession. Book of Rover.
Yes.
Water filter.
Yes.
Map from Ricketts.
Let me just... Oh no. No?
The map Ricketts gave you is missing?
Yeah, I can't find it anywhere.
Did you drop it on the way here?
I don't know, Evie. I was unconscious. Wait, how did you know that I've been checked on, but missed where the map went or if it was taken?
My sensors must have malfunctioned shortly after you were tased.
Must have. I got a feeling that you would have known for sure if that was the case.
Leah, I can feel the vibration of your keeper's footsteps. She's returning.
What should I do?
You'll have to engage with this woman eventually. I would suggest doing it now.
Fine. I'm going to come back to your system malfunction, though.
If you think that'll help, fine. The door to the room slid to the side, revealing a woman dressed in clothing that Leah found strange. Black, skin-tight leather from shoulders to feet. When she moved to enter the room, the leather didn't ripple or bunch like Leah would have expected.
Jolene?
Yes, the woman replied. I heard that you were looking for me. Made quite a lot of noise, in fact.
I'm looking for my brother.
Is your brother named Jolene?
No, his name is Jonah.
The woman's eyes narrowed, and she took a step back towards the door. Jonah.
Yeah, you know him?
I know of him, Jolene said.
Wait, where are you going?
You'll see. Jolene smiled as the door slid shut.
What just happened, Evie?
Something's wrong.
What do you mean?
Jolene is standing by the door. She hasn't moved. Wait. More footsteps. Outside the door.
What are they going to do?
Mechanical noise filled the room. Leah spun to face the wall the noise came from as the depression started to ripple.
They're opening?
Leah realized that the wall of the room was made of the same material Jolene had been wearing. It rippled in smooth waves as each depression opened. There were hundreds of openings, and, with dawning horror, Leah realized what she was looking at.
Eyes and mouths. The whole wall is covered in them, Evie.
Yes. Remain calm. If you can.
Okay.
In each of the eye sockets was a translucent, milky white globe. The mouths were filled with black teeth. Perfectly square.
How many faces are there?
87.
What do they want?
The wall of faces spoke. Maybe you should ask us that question.
What do you want?
Answers, the wall responded.
Answer my question first.
If we can, the wall said.
Who are you?
I am the one you were seeking when you arrived here.
Jolene? You were just in here, though.
No, that was one of my commanders. I wanted to ensure that you weren't an assassin from famine.
I'm not an assassin.
Oh, that much is clear. The wall laughed.
So you're Jolene?
Yes. Now what do you want from me? Leah, ask to speak to Jolene. In person.
I want to speak to you in person.
The wall laughed, ripples flowing across its surface. In person? How would you do that? I'm an artificial intelligence.
Is that true, Evie?
Several things go against that being true. One, it seems as if Ricketts has met Jolene at some point in time. Two, how would an artificial intelligence steal a necklace?
That's a good point. I don't believe that you're what you claim to be, Jolene.
And why is that? The wall asked in return. Do not tell her, Leah. You'll give away your advantage.
What advantage?
Information. Plus, Ricketts seemed to hate this woman. Jolene might extend that same emotion to Ricketts. And anyone that's come in contact with her.
Good point.
I asked you a question, the wall said. Why do you believe that I am not an artificial intelligence?
I've heard about you. Rumors, of course, but still. The rumors all spoke of you as being human. So I don't believe that you're what you're claiming to be.
Rumors. Speaking of rumors, I heard that you are the sister of a boy named Jonah.
I am.
Tell me, where is this boy?
Jonah? I was hoping you knew.
We do not. Now, are you and the boy related by blood?
No. Why do people keep asking me that?
Leah, you should not have said that. The wall began to shake before Leah got the chance to speak again. Behind her, the door opened and several men entered.
Why are they here?
They are now your escort, the wall said.
Escort? Why would I need an escort?
Don't all those that rub elbows with famine nobility require such accommodations?
Silt. Okay, where are they escorting me?
The wall laughed in a wave of ripples. The arena. Where else?
The arena? What's that?
What's that? The wall repeated. It's where you will die. The men came forward, grabbing Leah's arms.
Ow!
Leah, you need to wager on your battle right now.
Get your hands off me! Wager?
Yes, bet on yourself. Do so now.
Let go of me! How do I do that?
Say, I wish to wager with you, Jolene.
I want to make a wager, Jolene!
The wall shook. Stop! Hold your positions. The men stopped dragging Leah. but did not release her arms. "What will you wager?" the wall asked.
I have no idea what to say.
"Tell her you wish to wager your freedom. She will still send you to the arena because changing that order will make her lose face before her men. To Conquest leaders, honor is everything. If she can make a condition change seem like an advantage, she will do so, even if it helps us."
I wager my freedom.
"And if you lose, you die," the wall said. "I gain nothing by your death except one less enemy."
Then don't have death be the losing condition.
"What else do you have to trade?" the wall asked.
I'll tell you who sent me.
"So someone did send you."
Of course. But not for the reason you think. Not to kill you.
"Why, then?" the wall asked.
If I lose in the arena, and you let me live, I'll tell you.
Wonderful. The men escorted Leah from the room. Hello, listener. Are you concerned with where Leah is being taken? Don't you want her to survive? Are you concerned that everyone seems to know Jonah, except Leah? Don't you want to find out why? Would you like to eavesdrop on more secret conversations between myself and the Rover Fortress? Visit roverredpodcast.com/support to find out how. Exclusive mugs, t-shirts, and tote bags. Many episodes starring me, Evie, the smartest artificial intelligence in the otherware. Just announced this week, as a future reward, time lapses of the writing and editing process. These will all be yours. Become a patron. Become a rover. Goodbye. Leah sat alone in a tiny, pitch-black room, preparing herself for what was to come.
Evie,
Yes,
what's going to happen?
I'm not sure. I believe a competition of some sort. Hopefully not of the Roman Colosseum variety.
What's a Roman?
We can talk about that later. Right now, you need to prepare yourself to battle to the death. Have you ever killed?
No.
Are you prepared to kill another human if it comes to that?
I don't know.
A speaker mounted in the ceiling crackled to life.
Contestants, prepare yourselves. The screen before you will instruct you on rules for what is to follow. What?
A lit drawer clicked open beneath the screen. Inside, there was a strip of the same sort of material the wall in Leah's holding cell had been constructed from. On the screen were 3 moving images. The first image was of a person removing the material from the drawer and touching it to their eyes. The second image was of a door opening and the person being launched from the room while sitting on a can of some sort. The third was a top-down view of a large circle ringed with boxes. Inside each box was a dot, and as soon as each box opened, the dot inside attempted to make it to the other side of the circle. As the dots moved across the circle, some stopped moving and turned into X's. Several dots made it to the other side, and then turned back. Numbers at the bottom kept track of how many times each dot made it to the other side. When one dot made it 3 times, it turned into a check mark. The remaining dots turned into X's.
What are the X's?
Dead contestants.
Contestants? What's the contest?
Whatever is lifting from below us has something to do with it. Leah crouched down to get a better look, but still could not quite seem to grasp what she saw.
What is that?
I'm not familiar with this piece of conquest technology.
Great. I wonder if anyone can hear me. Hello? I don't understand the rules.
I doubt that we'll have any, a voice interrupted.
What don't you understand, Rover?
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
Soon, a turbine will arrive at your chute. It has reins that you can steer with and stirrups for your feet. Pushing down on them will cause the turbine to accelerate. It is like a horse in jet engine form.
Can you explain what I'm actually supposed to be doing?
The voice returned.
When your turbine arrives, you will mount it. Your chute will lift into the sky above the Colosseum. Once all the chutes reach the correct altitude, a countdown will begin. At the termination of your countdown, your chute will dissolve and you will race to the other side of the ring, back, and then across a third time. The first person who makes it 3 times wins.
And the material I'm putting on my eyes, what is that? A secondary screen?
The voice softly laughed before answering.
No, Rover, it's not a secondary screen. It will provide distance estimates as well as tell you when to turn around.
How is that not a secondary screen?
Leah could hear the person the voice belonged to, smiling.
It doesn't provide you any info or where any of the other pilots are. Or where any of the obstacles are. It's like a blindfold in that aspect.
Leah grew very still as she suddenly understood why 2 dots on the instruction screen would occasionally touch, and both turn to X's.
Why don't you let us see what's in front of us?
Because it's more exciting this way.
The voice answered.
You have the basic info you need to make it across the arena, but not the entire picture. You'll have to rely on your instincts to guide you.
How is that more exciting?
It's more exciting for those wagering below.
Silt. What are the obstacles?
Spikes for impaling, solid walls for explosions, electronic nets that shoot out turbines for long falls into the crowds, and the occasional lottery box.
Lottery box?
Oh, Rover, you know very little of Apocalypse. A lottery box is simply a glass box filled with 1 to 20 people, depending on how poor those who bought the box are.
I don't understand.
The glass box hovers in the arena, filled with those who purchased it. They bet their lives and money that they'll survive. If they do so, they win their money back and share any of the money bet against them. If they lose, they fall to their deaths after the turbine crashes into their box. Those in the crowd that bet on their deaths get their buy-in back, plus a split of the lottery box's purchase price.
That's terrible.
No one is being forced into a lottery box. No one is being forced to compete. Except for you.
Right. Except for me.
Leah, your turbine has arrived. Looking down, Leah watched as a shiny metal cylinder lifted through the glass floor. It looked like a can on its side.
The floor isn't glass?
No, it appears to be some sort of glass-liquid hybrid. The turbine continued to rise through the floor, making Leah straddle it as it entered her chute.
Please apply the blindfold to your eyes.
The voice said.
If I don't?
The turbine between your legs will explode and you'll fall to your death.
We're not still underground?
No, your chute has been climbing into the sky all this time. Please apply the blindfold and prepare yourself. The countdown will begin soon.
Leah took the blindfold from the drawer and touched it to her face. It melted over her closed eyes, and when she opened them, she could see the sun breaking over the horizon, its light branching out in all directions across the sky and the land.
It's morning.
Yes, sunrise.
I've never seen a sunrise before. It's beautiful.
Pilots, prepare yourselves. Pull the reins to the left or right to steer. Press your feet in the stirrups harder to go faster.
Leah, I'll do my best to use my sensors so I can try and direct you.
Okay. I'll follow your directions.
Good.
Jonah, if this will get me one step closer to finding you, so be it. I'm coming to get you.
The countdown began. 3, 2, 1.
This was Rover Red. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Your suggestions and votes will determine Leah's future in the Otherwhere. That website, one last time, is roverredpodcast.com/vote. Vote wisely. Rover Red was produced by Bloodworth Creative, starring Madison Martin as Leah, and written by Christopher Bloodworth. If you enjoyed Rover Red, please rate and especially review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you found us. Reviews are important because they keep us on the charts where people can find our show. Rover Red is supported by you, our listeners. For more information, visit our website and click on Support Rover Red in the upper right-hand corner. We couldn't make Rover Red without you. Thank you so much for listening.